both have an equal shot at winning. This is going to be hard to decide. It's Aquaman versus Namor. So let's dive right on in. So the son of an Atlantean queen and a lighthouse keeper from the town of Amnesty Bay, Arthur Curry would grow up to become the superhero Aquaman, and later take on his birthright as the King of Atlantis. He's a founding member of the Justice League and is among DC's most recognized heroes. Aquaman has a number of superhuman powers, most of which were inherited from his Atlantean origins and ability to live in the depths of the ocean floor. Arthur possesses great superhuman strength, can lift over 100 tons, and has lifted an ocean liner over 160,000 tons and pushed down on a portion of a tectonic plate before. He's also held his own against such powerhouses as Lobo, Wonder Woman, and Superman. His enhanced physiology also enables him to withstand the immense pressures and cold temperatures of the ocean depths, which also allows him to be tough enough to be practically invulnerable to extreme heat or gunfire. Aquaman's durable enough to trade blows with powers like Wonder Woman and Despero. He's also survived Amazo's heat vision, being submerged in lava, Starro's continent-sized blast, Neutron's nuclear blasts, and a fall to Earth outside of Earth's atmosphere. It's even been said that Arthur's durability is the ideal benchmark for powerful metahumans. It's also been said that Aquaman is the fastest being underwater and can swim at speeds of up to 200,000 feet per second, or Mach 17. He can also create huge whirlpools or even giant tidal waves by swimming at super speed. On land, he's shown his super speed and reflexes by battling against Deathstroke, the Talons, or even Wonder Woman and Superman. He's capable of jumping vast distances, similar to the Hulk, and can possibly reach hypersonic speeds in the air. Arthur also possesses reflexes 15 times greater than the average human, and while he's no speedster, he does have better reaction time than metahumans like Deathstroke. While Aquaman has many powers, perhaps the one thing that is most uniquely his own is the telepathic ability to communicate with marine life. His telepathy works best on marine life or any being that is evolved from marine life, but he's also a powerful enough telepath that he can engage in communication or even mind domination with characters who are non-aquatic life forms. His control is so fine that he could even control the bacteria and plankton inside another person's body, making him nigh impossible to beat for any other water-based character. In the New 52, his telepathy has decreased, but now we don't know what power level he's at since Rebirth happened. Aquaman has trained with the Atlantean Army, the Justice League, and Batman and Hawkman. He's exceptionally skilled with his trident and swords, and excels in hand-to-hand combat with great martial arts abilities. Arthur also has his trident, which is his standard weapon of choice. It's indestructible, able to cut through steel like nothing, deflect magical blasts, and is even able to hurt the toughest of opponents, like Darkseid. And in the other corner we have Namor the Submariner. So Namor is the ruler of undersea Atlantis. The offspring of a sea captain and Atlantean princess, he had been both a hero and a villain to the surface world. Namor is actually one of Marvel's oldest published characters, with his origin being in the Golden Age of comics. The Submariner is one of the strongest characters in the Marvel Universe, being able to lift hundreds of thousands of tons and hold his own in a fight against Hulk, Blue Marvel, or Thor. It's been said that when under the water, Namor is virtually unmatched in strength. He's been able to make Sentry, Hercules, or even Thanos bleed, and has supported the weight of Utopia Island and New Atlantis. Namor also has superhuman durability. He's been punched through buildings by Hulk and Sentry, endured thousands of volts of electricity, survived a fully unleashed Cyclops blast, and getting beat on by Thanos. Also, unlike Aquaman, Namor is completely bulletproof. He also has superhuman agility, speed, and reflexes. Namor the Submariner has been able to dodge bullets, torpedoes, and blasts from the Human Torch and Sentinels. However, the longer that Namor stays out of the water, his powers slowly decrease. He's able to survive indefinitely in water or on land, and has the durability to withstand the pressure of the depths of the ocean and the colds of the sea. Namor also has an accelerated healing factor, which is really at its peak when immersed in water. He can swim at speeds of over 300 knots and has an extended lifespan, being over 90 years old, but is still in his physical prime. Namor also has the ability to channel the powers of any aquatic life in the sea. For example, he can channel the abilities of an electric eel and shoot electric bolts from his hands, or channel a blind fish and gain radar powers. He also has marine telepathy, although he rarely uses it. Namor is an Atlantean, but he's also a mutant. His mutant abilities are his greater degree of strength and wings coming out of his ankles, which allow him to fly. Due to Namor's extended life and fighting in many different battles and wars, he's a seasoned hand-to-hand combatant. He's also more than capable with melee weapons and can use tridents, swords, and spears very efficiently. However, Namor's preferred method of combat is engaging his opponents in hand-to-hand. So who wins this fight? Well, let's break it down. Now, in my opinion, Namor is the stronger of the two. He's consistently shown that he's able to hold his own against Thor, Hulk, and Hercules, and has even been able to defeat Hulk and Herc under the water. And while Aquaman is impressive and has thrown some nasty punches against Superman and Wonder Woman, just in terms of brute strength, Namor is stronger. But that doesn't mean that he gets the victory. Under the water, Aquaman is actually quite faster. For example, Namor can go around 300 knots, while Arthur can go as fast as Mach 17. He also has much better reflexes, being 15 times greater than the average human, and even better than metahumans like Deathstroke. Namor is able to channel the powers of any aquatic life in the sea, like electric eels or blind fish. Now this is clearly an advantage that Aquaman just doesn't have. With his mutant ability, Namor is also able to fly. Plus, he does have marine telepathy, although he never really uses it. Just like Namor, Aquaman has some marine telepathy too, and his is much more powerful than Namor. So much so that Aquaman's telepathy has affected Despero. He's read Martian Manhunter's mind, and has even given a seizure to a white Martian. So in theory, Arthur should definitely be able to take down Namor with his telepathy, and even more so because Namor is an Atlantean, meaning he's evolved from marine life. But even if Aquaman doesn't take him out with telepathy, which he certainly can, Arthur could beat Namor in a fight. Yes, Namor is stronger, but here's the thing. He prefers to engage his foes in hand-to-hand combat, and this right here will be his downfall. You see, Aquaman isn't at all afraid to throw down with his trident, and he's very skilled with this powerful weapon. A weapon powerful enough to hurt Darkseid. So in the end, I believe that Aquaman will take the victory. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your opinions on this fight, so sound off in the comments down below. And if you have any